Bitch. Welcome to the motherfucking fresh episode of Red Pill, Blue Pill. Yeah,
Yo, nigga,
you know.
about to say the wrong podcast. It's red pill, blue pill. All the
Hey,
people out there
yeah,
don't know.
I was watching that stuff earlier, so yeah, my bad, but shit, yeah. Red Pill, Blue Pill, man, we is back. I am your boy TBG Terrek. I don't know who that is.
And I don't know who I am yet. I'm just some light skinned nigga, you know what I'm saying, in the background.
All right, he got a lot
But
of information.
we gonna hit we gonna hit you some good topics. So we gonna start off. I know everybody's kind of, up in air about Donald Trump right now. He's big in the media. He
Ooh.
just had that indictment, okay? And a lot of people got some, interesting views on that indictment. And it seems it made a lot of people actually look at him like, you know what? Maybe he's on to something. Which I think is kind of like, the backwards, desired outcome. But I don't know. I mean, what you think about it, bro?
Well, shoot, I think that the indictment is definitely all right. It's weird because yeah, he be doing stuff, but everybody be doing stuff though. Why he the one that's taking all the smoke for it? Like that part makes complete sense to me because I know that they all doing it. I know that they all probably didn't took these, what I'm saying, or got some type of form of classified information that they took with them when they left the White House. Because why wouldn't you? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Um,
Just like you saw that interview he did, right?
yeah, yeah. Well, I see he did a bunch of
Where
interviews. So which one particularly? He do a lot.
the he was talking to the lady and he was like, I wish the media would question Joe like they questioned me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, for example, as soon as I sat down, you asked me, are you ready for some hard questions? He's like, they see Joe, they ask him, what's your favorite ice cream? And he's like, he's in the middle of a scandal right now. He's like, no, he's not. He's like, what are you talking about? Yes, he is. What do you mean?
I
He's
did
like,
see
oh
that.
no, he's not. And then he's like, and then he tells his assistant, all right, wrap it up. We're done here. And he gets off and walks out the interview, mid interview.
See, he like, man, y'all either y'all incompetent or y'all biased towards Sleepy Joe right now. Or Joe, my bad, my bad. Man, but he is Sleepy Joe though. That nigga like that's a dinosaur. That boy about 90 in that chair. My man's is old. All right.
Speaking of
Um,
Joe,
what?
oh, go ahead.
No, 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 no. I was just gonna like try to give him his props though, because I mean, I tried to rock with him, bro. I did try to rock with Sleepy Joe though. You know what I mean? You can't. You was rocking with my boy Obama. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to give him the time of day. Uh, your your man's don't know how to talk though. Your man's be stuttering, falling asleep. Um, I watched one interview of Sleepy Joe just recently, and that's where I'm like, yeah, this nigga, your boy he ain't all the way there. Yeah, your boy ain't all
No,
the way there. It was giving me the old what's this Bush the junior vibes. I'm like, bro, this nigga's retarded. The man's ain't here right now. Hey, who was prompting this dude? Like, I mean, he getting early on-site dementia vibes. Is what I be feeling with him. Shit, what you be
did
saying
you
about the
see when
shit?
Trump?
Huh?
You see Trump at one of his rallies
And
where
Joe?
he let Trump he at one of his rallies he had let his followers decide if what nickname they were going to choose from. He's like, you want to go with Slow Joe or Sleepy Joe? And he made everybody cheer for it. He's like, I think we have a winner, Sleepy Joe. And he's like, I'd use a different word than sleepy, but you know.
You
But that's
stupid Joe. Hey, Trump hilarious though. That's the one thing I gotta give to him. Hey, that dude, he funny, man. He keep you engaged, bro. And shit, he a character. He a true character. The boy, he don't care. He be doing shit kind of fearlessly. He wow. I ain't gonna. I'm not necessarily a fan of Trump, but I do feel like that. He one of the better people and shit to at least to be in a position to because he gonna shit he gonna tell you what's going on his side and on your side. He not tripping. He just gonna tell you what's up. He trying to win right now, bro. If that means I gotta expose all y'all, well that's what I'm finna do then. Cause ain't nobody doing what he did. That was the one thing that I rocked with about Trump. Was like this nigga, he gonna tell you what's up. To a certain
Yeah,
degree, I don't believe everything, but to a certain degree.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hate to say it,
What?
but yeah, you kind of right, bro. Especially like I've been kind of like watching a little more shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Preparing for podcasts and shit. You know what? Like I said, I hate to say it, but some of the shit do be saying, I be like,
It got a little merit
that
to
fucking makes sense.
it. I mean,
Like, for example, like when I first heard the whole close the border thing, all I heard was like the negative Mexican propaganda. I'm like, yeah, this dude's an asshole. Fuck him. But then I heard him explain how he wanted to close it off, kind of to build up their own country, stuff like that. He explained like you go anywhere else in the world, they don't let you do that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, so why the fuck do we let just
come here.
anybody come here? You know what I'm saying? Just do whatever. And it's true because like you go to places, even like great places like Sweden, Switzerland, you know what I'm
Hmm.
saying, which is like some of the best places. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? It's hard to become a citizen and all that shit. Like they ain't just letting anybody come up over there. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? From that standpoint, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like
From an overall
if you're
global
focusing on
standard.
trying to, yeah, like, and then he also he had made a comment on the Ukraine war because they asked him like, who do you want to win? Ukraine or Russia? And he's like, I want people to stop dying. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I want the war to end. I just want people to stop dying.
For
He's
sure.
like,
For
and
sure.
they kept on drilling into him. You know what I'm saying? Like, or so
So if
he
you
want
had to
Russia to
pick
win, and he's
one,
like,
yeah, I see,
oh,
yeah.
trying to say I want people to stop. Things like Ukrainians and Russians are both dying. I just want people to stop dying. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man,
That makes sense.
honestly,
That makes some. It got
that
some
makes
merit
sense.
behind it, bro. It definitely do got some merit behind it. I was with you.
Like,
I'm following you there. I'm definitely with you, man. When I first heard about this man's trying to shut down the border, so I'm definitely on some. Man, you on some good dirt, sir. Who do you think you is right now? You know what I mean? But it's also like sh- uh it's how he go about just, I guess, just describing his thoughts, conveying his thoughts, because that's also plays a role in it. Because you out here, he be talking crazy, he be talking real greasy. So like he can lead you to have that view of him, like, well, you doing it for the wrong reasons, type deal. It ain't until he's able to get on other platforms to where I will say that he's taking it more serious and actually trying to convey his thoughts to where you was able to pick that up and be like, okay, he explained, what I mean, da 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 da. They're not doing this in all these other countries, da 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 da. And it's like, okay, that does make sense. Some people, which I probably had the early view on this as well when I was first hearing them, degrading, Mexicans and da 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 da, and trying to build up the borders and how he was talking. I'm feeling like this is supposed to be the land of the free. We know that that is not necessarily the full truth, but you know what I'm saying. However, what that's supposed to be what America's built on, and this is obviously a country full of immigrants. Ain't none of us, for the most part, from here. Very select minority that is actually from here. That's kind of what played a major role as well. And how are you going to try to decide now that these people can't come over here and we're Americans. It's like none of us are truly Americans for that matter. But at the end of the day, it does come with being a developing country, and we fell way back in regards of being a developing country and leading in development type deal. Um, so it's like at least like taking that into account and just the betterment of America as a whole. It kind of does make sense. You don't want to just let everybody on over. Shoot, y'all giving us who are already here a hard enough time, man. Um, so I mean, it's got its ups and its downs. You know what I mean? But it ain't the worst decision that he's made, and I definitely don't view it as negatively as I once did in the beginning. Um, but it ain't my decision because.
yeah, I think that's also where it comes into like his personality versus his policies and what's really on paper. You know what I'm saying? Because
Mm,
his personality, I'm not gonna say he's the greatest person. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time,
sure.
he represents the den of thieves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what America is, the den of thieves. You know what I'm saying? Like, so,
Like that 50 Cent
and
movie.
when you think about, we've never in history have we ever had a quote unquote good president. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like talk about Obama because he was real charismatic and shit like that. He was a great speaker, real elegant. But if you look at all the shit that nigga did, bro, he was an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was fucking shit up. He was passing up fucked up laws. You know what I'm saying? He blowing up babies with drones left and right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was not. He wasn't a good president, bro. He was a great speaker. He was a great public figure. Let me put it like that.
Yeah.
Obama was a fantastic public figure, but when you look at, you know what I'm saying, just his policies and what's on paper, he wasn't really the greatest president, bro. And then like with Trump, he doesn't have the greatest personality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say he's the greatest person, but you look at the policies he pushed, or he even tried to push, you know what I'm saying? And you look at, you know, the economic situation of the country at the time and all that stuff. If you take away, you know, your view of him as a person and just look at him as a president, like once again, I hate to say it, but he really wasn't that fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just somebody, I
Was
have
bad
to
work.
acknowledge the truth comes from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Uh,
you know, he like I oh,
I'm not. I
yeah.
don't. I can't necessarily speak like really intellectually about all the policies that Trump has pushed, nor the previous administration with Obama and what he's officially tried to push. Um, so like I can only go off of what has been pushed essentially, and from what they've actually been able to get done. But that's also kind of a biased matter in itself because every president not gonna have it as easy to be able to get their agendas pushed as somebody else. So it's kind of also like one of those. It's a gray area there. But to round back to the whole general basis of it, which is like forgetting the personality and just as far as like you said, policies and what has been able to get done. Yeah, man, we've definitely had a lot worse. We've had plenty worse. Just the previous administration, before Obama, um, Bush was horrible. That was terrible. And I just grew up hearing those stories because I wasn't even able to at that time really take into account understanding the world and what's fully going on. Those were things that I started to hear about and I was able to start actually looking into myself, as I got a little bit older, 18, 19, when I actually started to really kind of care about politics and felt like that might have been something that I might have been interested in. But yeah. Trump ain't he wild. He got the mouth on him, and he don't really fear too much. So he'll put a negative taste in your mouth real quick. He can incite some BS. He's definitely known to incite BS actually. So I probably wouldn't be able to be friends with the guy, but at least for the job though, like I said, I'm not. I ain't 100% against him. You know what I mean? So it's all good. Free Trump.
Yeah.
Shoot.
But moving on from Trump, man, you know what I'm saying? Forget though, you know, moving on, I guess, all the way across the world. I'm not sure if, you know, the audience is aware, but Africa's coming up right now. Africa's a real big spotlight in the world right now. So for those of y'all who don't know, a lot of African countries have been pushing out France. They're trying to, you know, get their own independence. They want to build up their own infrastructure, own economy, shit like that.
Absolutely.
They're actually talking about making the United States of Africa, you know, mineral-based currency, all that stuff. And so they've been pushing out France, pushing out the military, all that stuff. And recently there was a coup in Niger. All right. And there was a president that was installed by the West, that was in charge at the time. They overthrew him, and now they have, you know, an administration, I guess, that the people are more in favor of, and Russia's over there helping now as well. So France. You know, it's kind of like, what the fuck? So then the U.S. always putting their noses where they ain't got no fucking business, told France, like, hey, yo, we'll help you go invade that shit, you know, because
We got y'all
if you
back.
know anything about Africa, you know Africa is the richest place in the world. You know what I'm saying? All the West does is exploit Africa, and that's the reason the West is on top, is because all of it is exploited and continues to exploit from
I
Africa.
found out something new
Okay,
in researching for this. I had no idea that as much as we extract coal and from these African countries and stuff, that they don't even use it over there. They not even
bro,
using it. That's crazy to me. I had no idea.
bro, all types of stuff, gold, tantalum, all types of stuff. I mean, everything you need for electronic. I mean, any natural resource you can think of, bro, it's over there and in abundance. Okay, so yeah, so not so then yeah, the USA was like, yo, we'll help you go, you know, invade and start that shit back.
Hmm.
And Burkina Faso and Mali, who they're on some good shit right now. They all were like, nah, we standing behind Niger, y'all ain't coming through. Nobody allowed to fly through here. And as I just explained, Russia is making a presence over there as well. They're helping fight the ISIS fighters and whatnot, the extremists, and they're actually trying to help push them out. They're not really, and they're making fair trade agreements with the people as well. Russia and China both. China's been getting in there real smart, low key diplomatic as well, which we'll get into that in a little bit. But
Sneaky.
yeah, so it's looking kind of like, you know, it's looking kind of iffy, especially because, like I said, they're talking about making a United States of Africa and a mineral-based currency, and that mineral-based currency would completely collapse the U.S. dollar entirely.
I'm
Okay,
in favor
which
of
is
it.
part of the reason. Oh
Absolutely.
yeah,
Because that's what Muammar Gaddafi was already like trying to get going. Correct.
yeah. That's why he got killed. Yeah. So
RP Gaddafi.
it's yeah, so it's kind of like it's looking like it could be World War III in the mix, you know, because like I said, Russia and China are both helping Africa. They've been making fair trade agreements with them, not trying to fuck them over and exploit them. I don't know if I'd really trust Russia and China
Right.
in the long run, truth be told, especially China. China's the art of war came out of China. You know what I'm saying? They're very methodical in their ways. You know what I'm saying? Their
Absolutely.
war is not going and you know, brute force shit. You know, so I wouldn't really trust them. But yeah, they're behind Africa right now, and France and U.S. are on the other side. So it's kind of looking like, you know, World War III could be on the
It's a real
brinks. Like I
possibility.
said, yeah, and I don't know if you guys are also aware. China has also been buying up lots of land around the U.S. military bases as well. So it's kind of really looking fucked up because if America just starts going, putting their nose where they ain't got no fucking business, going all the way to Africa, you know what I'm saying, just trying to fuck people over, China's gonna run through this bitch like, oh yeah,
Right.
that's just your long cool. Stay
Y'all
there.
doing that now, huh? So we doing this now. Okay. Stay
Yeah,
right here. I'll be right back. We go pop the trunk on these.
right. So it's looking kind of fucked up right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Bro, I know America don't want that, bro. They don't want that. They already like we already just had this whole big scandal of what was that? Some big air balloon or whatever that they was saying was Chinese technology that they sent over here. Bro,
That ain't shit.
it ain't
That ain't
it ain't
shit.
it ain't no nothing.
Like I said, they nigga, did you not hear what I just said, bro? They have bought up land around all the U.S. military bases, bro. Okay,
I feel it, but
like
I feel like them scouting all of our territory and stuff by air that think it's something. Might be
nigga,
something.
out of the territory, they own the territory, motherfucker. They own the territory. When you talk about scouting the shit, it's theirs.
No, but
You feel me? Like,
I'm saying that they had they stuff over here, not like over there. They was
no, that's what I'm talking about. Military
they
bases
bought
over
territory in
here,
here.
nigga. Yes,
What the
yes,
fuck?
in America.
What?
That's
Wait,
that's
I
what I'm
thought you were
saying.
saying that
So if
America built their
that,
military bases, or you know what I mean, and they buy land around out in Africa.
no, because he's trying to kick out all the military bases and all that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking military bases in USA. Once again, back to what Trump was talking about, like just let anybody fucking come through here and do whatever. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because lots of other countries you can't buy land as a non-citizen, bro. But America, it doesn't matter. You can have to live here. You can buy whatever,
You
you
got
know,
the money.
and it's
Let me just
yours.
shoot. We can make something happen. Yeah, this is
Right. So no, China has bought land around military bases here, nigga. So that's what I'm saying. If the US decides they want to go all the way across the world, putting their nose when they ain't got no fucking business, or trying to fuck people over, okay? China's gonna move in that bitch real quick. You feel me? Like I said, the Chinese are smart, bro. The art of war came out of China, bro. You know what
hey,
I'm saying?
does that mean we finna
The
start seeing more Chinatowns pop up?
Chinatowns, nigga, no. It's gonna be China. What you mean? It's gonna be China world.
Damn.
What are you talking about China, nigga?
Okay. All right. Because I was listening to what this, it's slightly off topic, but I was just only saying it because I understand that the Chinatowns are dwindling significantly. So when you mentioned it, I was just wondering if maybe we was gonna start seeing an influx of those come back around. But that man said, yeah, essentially, absolutely, better than ever. You know, so we should divide the country. That's crazy. Um, Damn. So like, well, I don't know because like with stuff like that going on, if that's the case, if they're buying these strategic areas and stuff, and it's like, of course, we understand that the Chinese are very intellectual, as well as very spiritual people. So they fight with a purpose, basically. You know, they do all their stuff with a purpose. It's not just empty faith of what we doing, and that makes them so powerful to a degree. That, at least that's my opinion for sure. That's how I feel about it. But Americans ain't stupid, you know what I mean? They got to a point of where they are at by having to be somewhat
Hold on. What? What'd you just say?
that they're not stupid. You can't get to the top by just being an idiot. You know what I mean? They got to this position by having some sort of common sense. So I'm saying all that to say that I'm saying all
No,
this to say
I'm not,
no, listen. I'm
I'm not
saying
disagreeing.
I'm saying all of this to say that America don't want no smoke with China. I don't think that they're gonna try to have no World War III if they know China is gonna be involved in this shit. Y'all understand that y'all giving up strategic area around y'all military bases. Y'all know that y'all owe these niggas so much money, it's crazy. Um,
Okay.
we can't
Yeah.
afford for
All
y'all
right.
to
Here's
for y'all
here's
to for y'all to stop.
this,
Go ahead, my
everything
bad.
you just said last. I'm gonna disagree. All right. So first thing I'm gonna disagree with is honestly, if you look at the average, American compared to countries like China
Uh huh.
or Japan or Russia, yeah, we're actually not the brightest bulbs, bro. Not gonna lie to you. Um, Also, America got there by brute force. They didn't get there by intellectual moves. They got there by brute force. You understand? That's how they got to the top. Running in countries, start war, blowing shit up, killing shit. Yeah, we got through there for blowing shit up and killing shit, nigga. Okay, and
Brute
yeah,
force.
we didn't get there by intellect, nigga. We no. Um, Aside from
What
that,
about
how
all
you
the all
said
the all the secret spies we had sent over in Russia and China that was getting us secrets? They ain't intellectual moves.
ain't got shit on the spies from China, nigga, and the CIA even admits it, bro. You know what I'm saying? We don't have shit on the intelligence agency from China. Okay. Second, what I was gonna say is how you were like, the U.S. ain't gonna want World War III if they know China's involved. You also got to realize, bro, two things. Okay, for one, Russia's also there. You know, the U.S. wants smoke with Russia since forever. Okay. For two, if they don't enter this war, okay, the U and Africa successful in their endeavors, which I complete wholeheartedly, hope they are.
Mm-hmm.
The U.S. dollar will completely collapse, which means the U.S. economy will completely collapse. Okay, and then on top of that, they're no longer a superpower or even in the top 3. You understand? America will not let that happen. You understand? Not only will their dollar completely collapse as a superpower, they will drop down like that. Boom.
Well,
Like
shit.
it's,
Got to take some intellect to
you
understand
know,
that.
yeah. I mean, and then if World War III does happen, all the BRICS are gonna be together. Okay, so that's gonna be Brazil, India. If you don't know about anything about India, India has a serious fucking military. Okay, and then you have China, Russia, South Africa, and I believe some other countries just joined the BRICS as well. Egypt and Ethiopia, Iran, and I think another country from the Middle East besides Iran also just joined. This is
Shit.
like this a few days ago. Just joined. So
They recruiting heavy lately.
I'm not. You said what?
They've been out here recruiting heavy lately.
I guess so. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Um, a smart person probably wouldn't want smoke with China, knowing all the things that you just disclosed. That's smart. But America's never made smart moves. They're the guy in high school that's roided up, okay, and he's fucking huge. He's linebacker on the football team, and he just wants to come through and fuck everything up. You understand? Like they're not gonna think about it like, maybe this is, nah. They're like, fuck it, nigga. Nah. We what? No. No. Ego's too big.
Fuck it. I'm going all out for mines. Um, shit. I would also, man. I mean, I would hope that they wouldn't. As well as I heard at one point of time that really America and Russia like besties and shit, low key. They be putting up that facade and shit, but they really fuck with each other the long way, and they makes lots of money together, and they've been in bed together forever. So it might not also, and also as you're mentioning that they speaking that if Africa is successful as well as shit, I'm in favor of them. Do y'all thing, big homies. If they are successful in being able to become their own shit, what would you call that?
They
I-
become their own country. It'd be their own country, but they want to make a United States of Africa. They want to make all of
Right,
Africa
right.
one country. They want to
Okay,
build up all their infrastructure. They want to have one base mineral currency for the whole, you know what I'm saying, all of Africa. You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? Universal, like,
Okay, all right. So that's gonna be the biggest fucking country ever. That shit is it's nuts. Whoa,
nigga,
whoa.
it will be huge by size and population, nigga.
Man, so yeah, yeah. Understandably, they would definitely be shitting on everybody. They would be able to finally have things their way. Because I was listening to with your man's Julius. Is that his name?
Malima,
Yeah, yeah,
Julius Malima.
yeah. Mr. Malima. His bald head ass has some good points. You know what I'm saying? So basically, what I'm getting at with that, shoot, hold on. Yeah. Anyway, that was my bad. My bad. I had lost my train of thought for a second. I had to get it back. So yeah, what I was getting at with that was that yeah, if they are successful in being able to do this on their own and stand alone, that's definitely gonna put the whole rest of the Western world and everybody else, at a standstill. But not even standstill. So it's gonna shit fuck everything up. So I would expect that Russia, China, America, they would want to band together as opposed to allowing that to happen.
Nigga, did you not just hear what I just said? Russia and China are on the side of Africa making fair trade agreements with them and everything, pushing out the West, bro.
Bro.
Okay? And on top of that, nigga,
So they
okay?
gonna be down with the United States of Africa?
Yep.
Shit, I'm
Now, like I said, I don't know if I trust them all the way. I definitely think they're still gonna try to meddle their way into, trying to get some rights to some mines or some type of shit. You know what I'm
China
saying?
about man, they about that business. It's China for the stand on straight business.
They got that business for sure. But like I said, that's what they doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it. Especially Africa said to the West too. Like, we want all the gold you stole from us. We want that shit back. We don't want your little paper money because it's backed by nothing. Your money's not backed by gold or nothing. So guess what? You want to trade with us? We accepting gold, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You want our resources? Guess what? Give us back that gold. You know what I'm saying? And we can trade like that. And those big Western countries don't like that shit because what are they gonna do with all that gold they stole?
What they gonna do with that shit?
What is Africa gonna do with that shit?
What the Western countries doing with that shit?
Staying at the top of the fucking food chain at the moment, nigga. That's how you just said how America's gotta be smart because however they get on top,
Yeah.
nigga. That's going through fucking shit, intelligent shit, nigga.
But they had to think about what was the most strategic path to take. And they was like, well, if we just go fuck these
No,
niggas up,
nothing like that, nigga. This is all the way back hundreds of years ago when they found out there was gold. Guess what? Kill everybody, take all that
they
shit.
was
They
the
did the
first
same thing.
ones. I mean, it's some bitch ass shit what they did, but they was the first ones.
Same thing as soon as they heard there was gold, everybody came over here trying to kill everybody looking for gold, bro.
They
That's why
did
the whole Inca Empire fell.
shit. The who?
You know what I'm saying?
You said the Indian?
The Inca,
That's what I thought you had said. I just wanted to confirm that that's what you had said. All right.
bro. That was straight greed. There was no intellect in there. That was straight greed, nigga. There was no intellect in there at all.
Hey, bro, somebody had to come up with those deals to get across the water and shit, bro. That shit took like some skill, like you know what I mean. So it took some doing, you know what I mean. They had to get all these niggas over here and make sure they ain't die, you know what I mean. That took some doing type shit. You feel me? And then when they got over here, they had
No,
to.
I was gonna.
And when they got over here, they had tricked the Indians and shit, and that's why we got Thanksgiving type shit. You know that was skillful. You know what I mean? That wasn't just like it was bogus.
I, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Little, all right, purposely infecting them with diseases. I'm not gonna lie. That was slightly intellectual. I don't
They
agree
had
with
a couple
that
of
or
smart niggas in the group.
condone that at all.
It's bogus
But
as fuck
okay,
though. It is bogus. Bio
I'll
warfare is terrible.
take right there. I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. But all right. But fuck this shit.
Man,
We going on a tangent at this point. You know what
you
I'm
right.
saying?
You right.
So
Get back on path.
speaking about going to countries and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Uh,
Oh,
yeah, bro.
oh, so
What you
shit.
think of that?
I heard my dog had said he was trying to be a passport bro out here. Hey, hey, I just got put up on game about this. I ain't even know what no passport bro was, you know what I'm saying? But it don't sound like the worst lifestyle to live or whatever, you know what I mean? So anyway, so for y'all who are not hip, as I was a few days ago, this would be this would be a gentleman who is understanding that Western society and how it affects the women here is not necessarily uh
Ideal.
definitely not ideal. I was finna try to go grand, but that actually works way better. I like that. And obviously, with this not being ideal, seek other options. Grab that passport, and if you a bro, you go overseas and hopefully you can end up meeting someone who is not a hoe, you know? And in these other societies, these women are a little bit more understanding of the general nature of masculine versus feminine and the natural pulls and pushes. So it allows that gentleman to be within his natural masculine state, and that woman is a little bit more submissive in her natural feminine state. And simply, it just works better. No one's running around yelling at each other. No one's getting abusive in the household. Everyone knows their place, and it just works in a magical. I'm gonna go with bond, but there is a better word. I smoke some gas, so these ain't top notch words right now, but that gas was. Um, Now ultimately, some gentlemen even prefer to maybe go seek one, two, potentially three wives. And all the same, there is still no fighting. There is no arguing there. Everyone in the household knows their place. This is for a strong gentleman, however. You know, you cannot be a weak man going out and intending to believe that you're going to please even one woman overseas and think it's going to be any different than being able to please a woman here. This is for a man who has the proper mind, proper heart, proper, yeah, what's the shit? Spiritual essence. We're going to go with that. Yeah, so ultimately, if we got any password bros in the room, please announce yourself.
You know what? I'm considering it, bro. I'm considering it, bro. I'm not gonna lie because
You gonna be a password
you know,
bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm really considering it, bro. Because I'm not gonna lie. Like women in the West, bro. For one, like you said, the whole gender role thing is just it's like a to even say such a thing is like a sin over here now. To even say that gender roles, you know what I'm
Oh, for sure
saying,
that.
should
Yeah,
be a thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
these women want equality, but not really.
yeah,
But that's
and
what
then
they though.
it's like women got OnlyFans, and it's like you know they get to this state of fuck man, I don't even need no man, blah blah blah,
That right,
and
exactly.
all this shit, and it's just like
Mhm.
oh, I'm you know men and women are supposed to complement each other, and it seems over here in the West it's just a constant clash. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the crazy thing is, people are clashing because they're saying, you know, maybe we should, do things like maybe you should, do things like a woman. Maybe men should do things like men. I'm like, no, a man can be as feminine as he wants. No, a woman can do whatever the fuck a man can do, and that's just like that mindset right there to me is not only toxic but it's destructive. And here's why I say that.
Ooh.
Okay, it's it's to say a man can do what a woman anything a woman can do, or a woman can do anything a man could do is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Because
How so? What do you
we
mean?
both have we both have our own, I guess, gifts and abilities and shit that's just like, for example, a man can never give birth. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be hard.
They cannot create a
Yeah, that's tough.
you know what I'm saying? Like a man cannot handle things emotionally like a woman can. A man cannot nurture children like a woman can. A man cannot hold a house together like a woman can. You know what I'm saying? A man cannot, cannot hold a family together like a woman can.
I got you.
And all the same, a woman cannot, you know what I'm saying, do any of the physical feats a man can do as good or better than a man can do. Of course, there's always gonna be outliers or whatever, you know what I'm saying, on both sides. But in general, bro, because that's a man's job. Our job is to protect, provide, and lead. You understand? That's what we do. That's what we're
Indeed.
supposed to do.
Indeed.
I should say. Now, that's up in arms, but that's what we're supposed to do as men, okay? As women, you know what I'm saying? They are supposed to nurture, you know what I'm saying, and hold everything down. You know what I'm saying? Women are like the glue that holds everything together in society. You understand? Men are the ones who push things forward. You feel me? So, but just that concept, even saying something that seems like it should work. It's like it's demonized over here, and it's just like, bro, I don't want to date a woman, bro, that has a fucking OnlyFans, okay, and fucking 3 kids and 2 baby daddies, or you know what I'm saying, fucking 20 something bodies and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just gotta accept that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman that, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be. out there embarrassing you, or like I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I want me a lady. I want me a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like
You said I'm
I
coming to you
don't.
as a man. Come to
It
me as a lady, as a woman. Okay, okay, okay.
like you feel me?
What's that? What's that
And
old saying, man?
I'm all.
Oh, go for
I'm
it. My bad.
and let me make this straight. For women, I'm all for femininity, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm all for women's rights. All you understand? I'm not no misogynist or no crazy term that these
Misogyny.
wild feminists, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm for women all the way. For women, you know what I'm saying? Being the best they can, be.
Sure.
And out here just wild, or trying to, you know what I'm saying, attain and do all the things a man could, like, no. You know what I'm saying? Especially women shouldn't have to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, like, we've been fucking up too, bro. Like,
Talk,
part of it is propaganda and
talk.
shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Another part is a lot of these women don't feel like they gotta go out do all the things for themselves like a man do, because a lot of men, bro, we ain't, like, our job is to protect, provide, lead. We not all doing
Niggas ain't
it.
protected,
You feel me?
provided.
So I mean, it's both sides. You feel me? I mean,
Hey, who the bigger
it's hard
blame
to
though?
find, like,
Who the bigger
who
blame
the bigger black.
for toxic masculinity being the current thing?
So for
Is that on men or is that on women or is that on the non-binary?
so I mean, the whole toxic masculinity war. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to say it comes from that extremist left side feminine movement. Um, because they're the ones all like, what men can be as they want to, and then
Mm.
just saying, like, a man being a man is and that's the thing. You an agenda behind that, because never ever have the term toxic. Okay,
Hey, I ain't heard
and
that.
then
That's crazy.
exactly,
Why I ain't never heard
exactly,
that?
because it's a whole agenda, bro. Because especially you got to look at the state of men right now, bro. Okay, men are just not. They're not it, bro. Testosterone levels are down, completely low because of food, all that shit. You know what
Niggas
I'm
be
saying?
watching porn.
And they want to, nigga, all type of video games, over obsessed with porn, all that shit.
It's
And the
looking
thing
bad.
is, it's now you can easily take over and control any society, because who's going to fight back? Who's going to protect? You know what I'm saying? If these men are not men, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because
Absolutely.
once again,
Absolutely.
that is our job as men, to protect. You know what I'm saying? Since the beginning of time. That's why back in the day, when niggas would come through trying to conquer shit, they kill all the men and they keep all the women and children. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Now we making your woman our woman. You know what I'm saying? Putting our seed in there, and now it's our shit. You understand?
Facts.
That's why. You know what I'm saying? But now, once again, how you talking about being intellectual and shit like that, they don't have to physically go and kill everybody now, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just hear that shit down or
Make them
whatever, bro.
docile.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like, it's fucked up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, the I don't know, bro. Like, men is just, I'm not gonna lie. I be looking at niggas, bro, and I be like, you the sorry motherfuckers, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Talk,
Like,
talk, talk. You don't be looking in the mirror, do you? Talking that shit.
sometimes.
Talking that shit.
No, that's all games though. That's all games. But nah, for real, bro. Like, I hear men complain about shit like they're women, bro. You know what I'm saying? Men now being
Yup.
controlled
Yup.
and acting off of emotions like women, bro.
Oh,
A man is
they
supposed
told it that's
to.
cool though. They be telling them that that's cool. That's the move.
That's my point, bro. Like, it's just, it's all bad.
Like,
It's all
man,
bad.
and these women
I'm
need to
not
be
gonna lie.
the women need to be confused. I'm talking about they ain't they nigga here talking about you need to be more emotional, da da da, which you can express yourself better. And then let this nigga start doing that and get a little comfortable with doing that and shit. And now, oh, you acting like a bitch, you acting like a female, you know? So it's weird out here. Like they confused. The niggas is lost and it's looking real bad right now. You know what I mean? So like Passport Bros,
Bro,
this is why Passport Bros is being accepted. You know what I mean? And that's why this shit is up. But you got to be a phenomenal guy for this because first off, you got to be able to get that passport and get that shit stamped. And you cannot be just this regular everyday nigga because if you ain't got a chance with these females, what make you think you got a chance with a beautiful lady overseas? All right, like man, get your mind together, get your heart together, man, get your physical and your spiritual together, man. Red pill, blue pill, man. Let me tell y'all what my opinion is. So I do want to segue real quickly into the pronoun people, and this is no disrespect, you know. I just don't want to. I don't. Yeah, I don't want to be the one to call it gender delusion, essentially, because I'm not a supporter of you being delusional. No, no, seriously though. I feel like it is what it is. This is what you resonate with. This is what you resonate with. Everybody has their opinions or whatever. I resonate as a black man, but some people will say I'm brown. So but it is what it is. So with that being with that being said, um it has taken me by shock that I have come to find out that there are more than two genders, and I understood, of course, the first five, and then I know trans, but like maybe just still I don't know if that's really a gender though, like trans. And
I think that's considered one of the like 50 something genders that exist now.
yeah, yeah, because I heard that they had added in like six of them last week, and that was word on the street. Cause my baby cousin Tracy, her nephew, he identified at least five of them in the last 2 days. So there was that. You know what I mean? Um, hey, hey, no. I'm just talking shit. I got this from this little funny ass video I had seen though. No bullshit. But but um, do you agree that it can be more than two genders in your opinion? Aside from what
All right,
somebody
bro.
might feel like they are in your
I'm
opinion.
not. I'm gonna keep it all the way real on here. This is red pill, blue pill. You know what I'm saying? And they might try to cancel us on our first episode for this, but guess what?
It's
I don't give
possible.
a fuck because they can't cancel us. We run the show.
It's real nigga
It's our
shit.
shit. Okay? So I'm gonna keep it all the way 100, bro. No, not at all. Okay? And,
No,
and here's where I stand on that. Let me explain myself. It's gonna be a little bit of drawing an explanation, but hear me
talk,
out.
talk.
Okay? Here's the thing. If you want to be gay or something, that's cool. Because that's complete preference or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what you do or don't like. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to understand it. But, whatever. I don't understand why some people like sauerkraut, nasty ass shit like that.
That shit
But guess what?
nasty.
It's their preference. Exactly. But guess what? It's some people's preference. That's what they like. You know what I'm saying? I can't deny that. Whatever. That's cool. You do you. But I think the second people start trying to say that they can just completely identify as something completely different or something non-existent. Like there's people who are saying that the non-binary, which means that they don't
I
identify
heard about
as
that.
anything.
I heard about this.
It's like, bro,
That blew
what
my mind.
what
That blew my mind all the way.
what, what the fuck can you make? It makes no sense. Like honestly, and here's the thing. All right, we can say that OCD, right, which really is just people who just want shit really clean and organized. We can acknowledge that that is some type of, you know what I'm saying, mental problem. All
Yeah,
right.
sure.
But people saying they can claim to be something that is completely obviously like contrary to reality, okay, is just like normal somehow. I don't
Oh,
get
that's
it,
fine.
bro.
That's fine.
If I walked around, bro, saying, guess what? I'm a fucking lizard, bro. Don't call me no fucking man. I'm a lizard. No, fuck that. I'm a Power Ranger, motherfucker. You gonna send me to the crazy house. Okay? You gonna say something is not right with this nigga because why is he identifying as a fucking reptile? You understand? Like it blows my mind.
No,
You
bro.
understand?
I seen this
And
guy. He was eating this lady up. Um, and just to refer to that video, I wish I could remember who it was. I just keep seeing Adrian Peterson in my head because I know he ate a lady up on one of his interviews, but it wasn't him though. It was somebody else. But anyway, bro, this is how the guy broke it down in the end. Um, yeah, he was telling the lady that his views on why it doesn't make sense that there can be more than the two genders or whatever. And of course, you can have your sexual preference or whatever. So, that's I agree with that as well. So, even they would send the pansexual, whatever, whatever you like. Okay, sexuality, that's cool. But as far as genders go, that's a fact. So that being said, the lady was like, she identifies as whatever, and he was like, okay, then I older. He was like, well, I as age black. And she was like, he was making fun of us that that doesn't work. And he was like, "Hey, that's how I feel right then, right? Like I can be what I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like a middle age." And so that's that. And she was just sitting there with the double. And I'm just like, damn, it kind of put it like that, It's like, because that was her argument was this feel that's forever. So basically this is what's there. So he like, oh shit, feeling like this today. So that's, and I'm like,
right,
it kind of makes a lot, with just allergies like that.
like
And it's,
exactly like saying I've been watching a lot of kung fu movies lately, and I feel like oh Asian,
man,
clearly not old
at
or
all,
fucking Asian.
at all.
Okay, so
I'm
like,
going to find the charger before red pill end up getting disrupted before it's 4%. Hold on. I don't know.
oh my,
I had a decent amount when we started. It's been dropping significantly.
for a technical
See,
employee. So if anybody wants to be the tech man or blue pill,
holla.
we are indeed looking.